Welcome to Big Ten Saturday Night, presented by Discover from Huntington Bank Stadium. It's an old-school Big Ten rivalry. The 2-1 Iowa Hawkeyes and the 2-1 Minnesota Golden Gophers. Should be an electric atmosphere. PJ Fleck leading his team. Here come the Gophers. Coy Parrish, the MVP of the All-American game, back to return it. And he will return it. 5 yards deep. Parrish, dangerous with the ball in his hands, and he stumbles across the 20. This one will start at the 21 for this Minnesota offense. And a look at the starting lineups.
Single high safety, kind of different look for Iowa.
Rosemer fires, delivers. Taylor a first down. That's where he's really improved as a pass catcher, both out of the backfield and splitting it. 4 career starts, including today. 3rd down and 5 for the second consecutive look. Major the back. Rosemer to throw, lofts it over the top. Incomplete, out of bounds.
Really well played out there by Deshaun Lee, number 8.
Comes up with on 3rd and 4.
This has been the go-to guy so far. Jacob Gill, early in the season, the transfer from Northwestern.
Lachey, the motion man. McNamara to throw on 3rd down. It is pipped up in the air and incomplete. The target was the freshman Reed. His celebrations have taken a step up to the next level. Beautiful ball. Rosemer finds Jackson in stride for a nice gain.
Yeah, he threw this one right the first down.
Jackson having another productive start to the season so far. Rosemer back to the air, looking for Taylor, and it's picked off by Higgins.
Craig on the outside right here is going to force Rosemer to kind of pull back on this throw. And the throw is behind the intended receiver, and Higgins is able to get there and get under it for the interception. Little pressure, he kind of short-armed it.
Now, can the Hawkeyes cash in? Minnesota has not allowed a point in the last 2 weeks. McNamara, first completion is a first down. He got it to Jacob Gill.
Yeah.
Corey Heatherman called him the Swiss Army knife of this defense. Johnson, nowhere to go, and yet he makes something out of nothing. Caleb Johnson, touchdown, 24 yards.
Well, and watch the tackles he breaks when he gets to the edge. It's not there, it's not there. He bounced 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackles. He showed patience and strength, and then the speed to get it to the corner.
By Iowa. That play is under further review.
A nice late block by Luke Lachey, but he just used a combination of power.
After further review, the runner's left foot was out of bounds. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Iowa.
Just for him, the transfer from Northwestern is in there. Johnson stays in there on 1st and goal. Gill, the motion man. Sullivan, handoff. Johnson has got it. Pays it off. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Jennings Dunker, number 67, just drives his man right down into the wash. And Johnson just cuts in right behind him. 67 drives his man all the way across the formation, and a stand-up touchdown.
Overall in his career, this is his 3rd season of college football. He's having a superb start to the year as Stevens adds the extra point.
He is having a superb season. And
3 touchdowns. The younger brother of Tyler Nubin, the standout safety, 2nd-round pick to the Giants. Power up the motion man on 3rd down. It is incomplete. Rosemer put it a little bit in front of Elijah Spencer. Jazzy and Patterson, who Kirk Ferentz said has been running it better than he's ever seen him, is in there on 3rd and 8.
Looks like man with a free safety here.
McNamara slings over the middle, incomplete, in the direction of Caleb Brown, and a 3-and-out force. Minnesota 1 for 3 on 3rd down. Rosemer delivers, put it in the tight window. It's caught. Daniel Jackson. They didn't rule him down initially, and then he's dragged forward. The versatile skill set keeps the drive alive for the Gophers. Major the back, Major the pitch. To the outside, Major's got a hole. Major, big gain, 16 yards on the 1st down.
And then make a sure tackle.
Taylor in the slot, but Jackson on the other side on 3rd and 13. Rosemer looking to get away, just lofts it out of bounds.
make it third and manageable.
Handoff, Johnson through the contact for the first down. There's the physical running ability again. 6 foot, 220.
Minnesota showing some pressure here. Press coverage on the outside.
McNamara lofts, batted down at the line. Jalen Logan Redding got his big paw up and forces a punt.
Come on here.
Put gears in motion, Major in the backfield on 3rd and 4. Brosmer surveys, delivers, incomplete, knocked away by Harris.
A tight coverage again on 3rd down. 3rd down and long.
Johnson in there on 3rd down and 8. Low snap.
Another pressure.
McNamara tries to get away. He won't. Cody Lindenberg missed 9 games last year. This offseason and just learn how he studied film, which days he focused on what, how he took care of his body. That looked like a Kuechly level play right there. Brosmer right on time, on target. Jackson on the sideline, across midfield into Iowa territory. DJ Fleck would tell you he has to overachieve to get to the top half of the Big Ten, especially the expanded Big Ten. 2nd down and 6. Brosmer a little bit of a rhythm. And he goes right back to Jackson. They have no answer for him on the last 3 plays, a first down.
Well, I just talked about Brosmer's one single safety. Not the way Iowa typically plays.
Major in motion. Back to the air on 3rd down. Lofted. Sideline. Spencer.
Yep.
No, it wasn't Spencer. It was Brockington.
All right, let's take a look at it. It's control. Boy, this is really tight.
He drugged the right foot, but the left foot landed out of bounds. It's just a matter of when he had control, right?
Exactly, Todd. Is that back foot still on the ground when he gains control? That
Darius Taylor, play action. Brosmer, end zone. Touchdown. Jamison Gears squeezes it.
Brosmer, that you can't do any better against tight coverage. They go play action on 1st down. He's not open. Castro's on him, but the ball is thrown perfectly, and Castro has his back to the quarterback and doesn't know the ball's in the air. He's trying to play the receiver, doesn't know where the ball is, and Brosmer puts it in a perfect spot for his tight end.
We are all tied. Kesich with the extra point. Brosmer 7. 3rd and 11. Deep drop McNamara. Dump it off. Ostrenga upended. Kerry Brown forces back-to-back 3 and outs for the Hawkeye offense.
Has found a groove against this Iowa defense. 2 minutes and 2 timeouts here before halftime.
2nd down and 4. They will go back to the air. Brosmer lost it. Sideline open. Caught. Jackson having himself a first half. Ball to start the 2nd half. Handoff. Taylor. Taylor. Shimmy shake. Taylor to the outside and into the red zone. First down.
Really nice.
Brosmer quickly to the outside. It's Spencer. Spencer over the top. Spencer still on his feet. Touchdown. More Brosmer brilliance down the field, and Spencer gets special to finish it off.
Another great call on screen. Watch when this ball is thrown out to Spencer. Watch the blocks on the outside. 86 and 0. Both pancake their guys, and then Spencer takes it into the end zone. His first catch of the game, and it couldn't have come at a better time.
Kesich makes it 14-7.
To figure out some ways to create some space. And it's got to be the run and the pass. They've got to get some chunk plays out of their passing game.
We'll see if Caleb Johnson can break one. That's a good start. Johnson to the outside and across the 45 out of bounds with 42. His career long is 54. Came back in 2022. McNamara goes to Lachey, and he's tackled immediately. Maybe gains half a yard. They'll mark him back at the line of scrimmage. 3 back deep. Parrish, McMillan, and Brown. And they just hand it off. Johnson up the middle. And there's a whistle here.
With their wide receivers to beat man-to-man.
Toss it. Johnson looking to chew up the yards himself. Johnson stays on his feet, and then ushered out of bounds inside the 30. So he'll add to his tally and his FBS leading number. But Minnesota will go into the half up 14-7. Iowa does start.
Really troublesome for them throwing on third down or second and long now against a lot of pressure from the Minnesota defense.
Short kick, Weegan from the 5. Weegan threw, hit across the 25 down to the 27. Let's see what Cade McNamara and this offense have in store. Caleb Johnson, the running back, and Gill, the motion man on first down. Play action, bootleg, plenty of time, and the completion for Ostrenga. A big gain across midfield, and that's the exact start you were looking for, TB.
Throwing the football on early downs.
Goes for 20 yards on first down. Now Johnson looking to bounce it to the outside. He does. Down the sideline, Johnson walking the tightrope and then shoved out by by Lindenberg.
Well, we just saw Ostrenga make a great catch. Watch 87 and 85 block at the point of attack here. They catch and they block. And Johnson
After the
does
play
a nice
was
job.
over, personal foul, late hit out of bounds. It's number 45. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So Cole Kneppel tells us it's on Lindenberg. Terry, what'd you see?
Yeah, the foot is clearly out of bounds when he makes contact low.
4 straight 100-yard games, including tonight, and they do hand it to him. Johnson using his blocking. Johnson finds the space. Touchdown. Caleb Johnson, takeover mode.
What an incredible block by Terrell Washington Jr. Watch this receiver come in motion and get a decleater at the point of attack. It's the same side run. So it looks like he's going to run to the right, but it's designed to cut back to the left. They caught him on third down. Great call by Tim Lester. And an incredible block by the wide receiver, Terrell Washington Jr. to spring it.
Stevens, extra point, knots it up. Third down and 2. Handoff, Taylor, extra effort, going to be close, depends on the spot, and initially looks like he's about a half-yard short.
Is she the power?
A year ago. Gears and Taylor in the backfield, pitch it, Taylor slips.
Well, I don't know.
It looks like he got it with a ball. They're going to be just in front of the sticks, a first down, and what an effort from Taylor.
Well, they thought they would fool the
Spencer in motion. Brosmer surveys. Brosmer unloads. Knocked away. Incomplete. Higgins stuck with his man all the way through as Darius Taylor. Third down so far today. Empty set for McNamara. Pressure comes. McNamara floats and completes. It's the freshman Reese Vanderzee with a flag down.
There is a flag down at the point of the catch on the contested ball.
Kirk Ferentz just loves this kid. His teammates gush about him and his ability and what it's going to look like in the future as he continues to mature. Nice run by Jazian Patterson as he'll pick up 9. 195 pounds for the sophomore from Florida. And they'll give it right back to him for the first down. He dragged Jalen Logan Redding with him for an extra yard.
He was the guy at the end of the game last. Show a run set. Maybe play action here.
Instead they hand it Johnson. Stutter step move. Johnson breaks away. Caleb Johnson down the sideline. He's got his 3rd touchdown. Iowa, 40 yards on the house call.
Like I said, just give it to Caleb Johnson. And they're pulling the tight end. And they kick him out and they lead through. And Caleb Johnson does what he does best. Break some tackles at the line of scrimmage and then use his speed to outrun the defense. He is putting on a show right now.
Just before he could get to that goal line. Stevens makes it 21-14. Stewart in motion on 3rd down and 7. Brosmer zips. Stewart incomplete. That was a tight window with Sebastian Cap. Leads to a 3rd down and 2 with Patterson in. Gill in motion. Handoff. Patterson finds it. First down.
Now this is a really nice read.
This is a big game for both of these teams considering what they have coming up. But Iowa does have a bye week before they have Ohio State on the other side of that as Patterson drags tacklers with him across the 35. Iowa 3 for 3 on third down, including that touchdown run to start this third quarter from Johnson. That's what they are in this third quarter, and they will run it again with Johnson. But this time he's tripped up across the 30 by Kerry Brown.
Field goal attempt here.
Period this year. 5 for 5 field goals and 10 for 10 extra points. This one 46 yards away. It's perfect. Plenty of leg, and Stevens extends the lead.
But they've had more stunts and more action up front to collapse the pocket.
Play clock down at 2. Just get it off. Handoff. Taylor wrapped up. Stonewalled behind the line by Ethan Hurkett. 17 unanswered points in that third quarter, getting the football back to start the fourth. And Weegin will look to return it. And gets it just about to midfield. A couple of players looking for flags. One for a block in the back, one for a late hit. Neither comes in. 42-yard punt, 8-yard return.
The go-to guy, right? That's who they build it around. And interestingly enough, Aaron Jones plays here now in Minnesota. We're playing for the Vikings.
Well, Caleb Johnson might be playing at the next level very soon. Another chunk gain down the sideline, out of bounds and into the red zone. From Williamsburg, Iowa, who went to community college and then transferred in. That's a hard-nosed run by Patterson as he'll get the first down.
Ready and keep him involved.
Sullivan down to the 5.
It's interesting. He said, you know, some people say, well, why don't you give him a drive? If you want to keep him involved, they're good friends and share the same room in the quarterback room.
Large in motion. Patterson handoff. Patterson pushing. Waiting for the official signal.
Well, this game was very much a stalemate in the down here on 3rd and 1.
Sullivan stays out there. Patterson as well. And they're going to push Sullivan across for the touchdown.
I mean, it was less than 1. And I like the call of the quarterback sneak rather than taking the ball off the line of scrimmage and giving it to a back.
Timeout for an injured defensive player.
And great to see Cade McNamara coming right out to support his fellow quarterback. Slow start for Ohio State today, but eventually just ran away with that game and did it on the ground themselves. Drew yards. This Iowa defense has had them under wraps.
They sure have. And I think if Minnesota converts here, I think they've got to get a little bit more of a up-tempo offense. I mean, they're 3 scores behind right now, and the clock is under 10 minutes.
Second down and 8. Brosmer.
Good timing.
Caught on the outside by Brockington.
Yeah, this is really good timing by Brosmer. He had
Approaching Iowa territory. Taylor stays in. Brosmer delivers wide open. It's Jackson, who is now tied a career high with 9.
Made a couple nice throws in a row. Looks like he has his confidence.
Brosmer, middle, tipped, picked, taken away, Quinn Schulte. Schulte on the ricochet across the 40.
Well, it's Nick Jackson who makes the play. Nick Jackson just kind of lurking in the middle as the middle linebacker jumps on the coverage, knocks the ball up in the air, and Schulte, the quarterback of the defense, collects it for the interception.
3rd down and 3. Handoff, Patterson, and he's down after a yard, so to the 49 as Darius Green lost his helmet.
Yeah, that was an impressive win by Michigan. Alex Orji with his first start.
Contact and the flag after the kick as it's brought in. Dakin put to the deck. Looked like running into the kicker. Dakin flexing.
Yeah, he actually tried to hold
into
up.
the kicker. Receiving team number 17. That 5-yard penalty will result in a first down.
He did. Oh, Dakin sold it.
He's trying to hold
He
him
sold
up
it.
like.
As the head coach, are the same messages he's giving year 26.
Yeah, I think it's such a unique program. First of all, you just don't see coaches stay in one place that long anymore, right? I mean, it's a dying breed. But I think the term and the terminology that he was lifting up over his head.
Sullivan in there for this third down, hands it off. Patterson loses a yard. Kerry Brown with a blitz there.
I like this with Minnesota. Into a buzzsaw here in the second half. And the Iowa football team.
Now Iowa will run it. Sullivan is just going to lose his footing and turn it over with 1:12 remaining. It's an excellent point for Minnesota. All that experience they got. That stretch at the end of the second quarter. Back-to-back touchdown drives. 2 touchdowns thrown by Brosmore. As this one will be taken a yard shy of the first down marker. Iowa starts making their way onto the field. And the Floyd of Rosedale Trophy, that beautiful 98-pound bronze pig, is heading back home to Iowa City. It's the Hawkeyes dominant in the second half, winning 31-14 in this 118th meeting. Kirk Ferentz tied for second, 199 wins. As the
about himself. He's a heck of a player. Great kid.
Coach, thanks so much. Get in that locker.
All right, KT, Kirk Ferentz, always gracious, always proud of the ability that his team has to continue to move it forward, and it's always a great moment. I mean, you played trophy games. You know,
made at halftime, the different kind of resolution, resolve of this football team to take over the game in the trenches was impressive.
you could look at a couple of guys who stood out, but there was one real star of this game, Caleb Johnson.